We all have the desire to create and express ourselves, but we don't always have the avenues to do so. In Bridgewater, there's a group of people looking to change that.
So my name's Brian Berganza, and I'm on the core team, so on the board for our Happening Bridgewater. So I help organize the events, some of the events that are happening, and I'm also part of leading an open mic, which happens once a month. Art Happening is a not-for-profit in Bridgewater, and we're located on King Street, and our intention is to create more opportunities for creativity in Bridgewater. So there's events that happen here, like an art jam where people can come and we have all the supplies, people make their own kind of art projects, whatever they want to do. We do an open mic, which is all ages, happens once a month. People come and do music, poetry, stories, there's puppeteering that happens, there's a real mix of events. And all ages, as I said, and there's a writing night that happens. So there's a lot of different events that are all focused around creativity and creating a space for that to happen, an accessible space right here in downtown Bridgewater. A few of us got together, including, so Ashton Rodenizer is the woman that started Afterglow. She learned about something called art hives, which started in Montreal, which are essentially they're creative spaces in the community. And so, taking that model and bringing that to Bridgewater, a few of us got together and looked at what's the potential for that. Can we get a space? What might happen out of that space? About a year and a half ago, we started Art Happening, and it's really come along nicely. We're in a new space now. It's a bit of a bigger space. So there's been a lot of community members that take the lead in hosting events here. So the Right Night that I mentioned is led by a community member. There's a yoga event that happens once a week, and that's led by a community member. So it's not just our core group that's leading all these events. It's others that are coming in and saying, yeah, I want to be part of what's going on here. So it's really it's really ramping up, and there's been a lot of excitement since we moved to the new space. We were pretty intentional in saying, let's look at how can Bridgewater, which is already a natural hub of gathering, people work here, they go to school here, how can we just add to that with more creative opportunities, so that the art festival, Art Happening. We do have a monthly calendar on our website that shows all the different events, and it's really, it's quite full since we moved to the new space, so there's a lot of things happening. We also are doing some work with the Department of Recreation here in Bridgewater so that they can host some of their programs here. And we do provide, this could be a rental facility as well. So for example, the Home School Association is renting space here once a week. So they bring in some of their students and they use the space. So it feels like our mission is really about a community art space. We're intentionally a very inclusive space. So most of our events are low cost or no cost in order to make sure that everybody can access art. It's not just for the artists, but we're all essentially creative and we all have artistic talent, so we can all kind of come in here.
For more information about Art Happening Bridgewater and their calendar of events, please visit this website here.